All right, guys, be gentle with me. I am very not used to showing grocery hauls, so if I do it wrong, I apologize. But this is 1 month for 2 people, okay? And we'll start here with the onions. I have 1 bag of yellow, 1 bag of red. And excuse my dog if you hear him. He wants in and I won't let him in while I'm filming. 1 bag of curly seasoned fries. And it's coming up on smoothie time, so we're going to go ahead, and I went ahead and bought a variety. I bought 2 strawberry, 1, those are peaches, and then this is pineapple chunks, and this is blackberry, so that'll be good smoothie stuff. Now, I buy a lot of canned stuff, but I also buy a lot of frozen vegetables that I just love. And there's 1 cauliflower, 1 Brussels sprout, 4 sweet peas, because I'm a sweet pea nut, and I will eat those for lunch sometimes. And 5 corn, sweet corn. Okay, then there is a bag of 5 pounds, I think, of carrots, 1 cabbage head, 1 iceberg lettuce, and there is 2 of these assorted bell peppers, so they call them a rainbow pack. I got 2 of those. Now, let's see, there's peach yogurt, and then Yo Crunch with the M&Ms. That's our little treat. 3 classic Franks, 4 Blue Bonnet margarines, and then I have butter, 1 for cooking, for baking, I should say this. Okay, I got 2 dozen eggs, but I couldn't get the 18 count. They never let me have it. I don't know why. Patrick loves his coffee, and I make sure that he has 2 of these. These Great Value Colombians are much cheaper than Folgers dark roast, so I get these 2 for 11 something, and that's like $1 a day for him to have coffee. And then 1 small hazelnut, but 2 large half-gallon hazelnuts for his creamer. And I missed the bananas. I think there's 10 right there. So I think that's everything over on this side. Oh, did I say Arizona tea? I didn't. These are fantastic to put water in and store water in. So I buy 1 of these a month. We have a lot of animals. We have 2 dogs and 12 cats. Yes, I said 12. And we put a lot of water away, especially if it's going to be cold, so it doesn't freeze. And then we have water for our cats and dogs. All right, this is all of our meat for the month. I have 4. Let's start with the turkey, the ground turkey. There's 4 pounds of ground turkey. I have a ham, a small little ham, brown sugar ham for Easter. I have 2 of these mild link Italian sausages, because we had so many last month that I just didn't want, as much. I was going to get bacon, and I guess they didn't have it, so I had to substitute. So that drove me nuts. But then I've got like 8 of these mild ground Italian sausage, and I use this like ground beef in all my recipes. Smoked Polish sausage. I got this for less than $6 for a 14 count. That is really a good deal. And this is where I didn't even get as much cheese as I normally get. This is where all the cheese lives. If you haven't found cheese that lives at my house, here is Monterey Jack. I like to make my, what do I make out of this? I make macaroni and cheese out of that. I've got 2 of these 2-pound Colby Jacks, because I use them for everything, casseroles, whatever. Patrick likes Munster cheese on his sandwiches. I'm losing my cheese here. There's Munster, and 2 of the Sharp. I thought I got more than that, but apparently I did not. That's low for me. This is self-explanatory. Dawn dish soap, paper towels, Gain detergent for washing. I'm into parchment paper in my old age, so I've got parchment paper and foil, kitchen bags, trash bags, and I needed a new set of rings for my stove. Thank God that it looks so horrible. Okay, and then we've got storage bags, the gallon and the quart. And these are tiny little bags for unmentionables in the bathroom. Okay, I guess we're going to start over here with this stuff. Just hodgepodge. Anyway, 2 wheat. I don't usually buy wheat, but the other stuff isn't very good, and neither is this, but got 2 things of bread. And then I got pure raw honey. I've never had this brand. I hope it's good. Like $8-9 for this little dude. I can't believe it. Anyway, here's oil. It's just vegetable oil. And then I've got 2 chicken stuffings for Easter. I'm going to start making salads, like potato salad, macaroni salad. So I got sweet pickle relish. We don't do dill here. I absolutely can't stand it. Patrick does not like it too much either. So I just don't buy it. I know, I'm weird. And there's 4 limes, 2 avocados, Parmesan cheese. And if you haven't seen my video on creamy peanut butter, the 3 ingredient peanut butter cookies, go watch it. It's very short video, and these are so good. And so that's why I bought peanut butter. And we do like peanut butter and jelly, but I didn't buy any jelly for sandwiches. These are so good. I never really liked instant potatoes before, but these are so good. Roasted garlic. We bought, like, I think there's 4. Yeah, 4 of those. 1 large sour cream. Excuse me. 24 ounces. And then I have another yogurt over here. This is strawberry. And it's just a great value brand. And then we've got 2 Mission soft taco tortillas and garlic. I cook with garlic all the time. And then this peach pineapple chipotle salsa. I love this stuff. My daughter introduced me to that, and now I can't stop buying it. 2 mayos, because I'm going to be making a lot of salads. Shells and elbows and egg noodles, 2 of those, because I'm going to be making salads soon. And then we have the thin spaghetti for spaghetti dinners. We live at an altitude, and I'm telling you, it makes a difference when you have the thin spaghetti. It gets done faster. Now remember, this is for an entire month. I'll have 1 bag of tortilla chips and 1 bag of potato chips for Patrick's lunches. All right, over here. Now this is a substitution, and I didn't read it because Patrick doesn't like lemonade. But I do, so this is okay. And I have to get him something for his bottled water because that's not going to cut it for him. And he loves his coffee. I love my tea. I make tea in the winter. I hot tea in the winter, and I keep iced tea around during the summer. And we're in iced tea mode right now, and it's so good. I think this is 5 pounds of sugar, and I think that's 10 pounds of all-purpose flour, because I'm into baking now, when I've never baked in 65 years, and now all of a sudden I want to learn. Garlic salt, I like the Lowry's the best. And I wanted a bigger thing of garlic. This is a little bit more money, but it beats buying like 3 or 4 or 5 of these. And here's onion powder. I have cornstarch, because I was out. Old-fashioned oats. I think I'm going to make cookies out of these. And then if we want breakfast, because we don't do breakfast a lot, we have oats. All right. I had to put my ice cream away, but now remember, this is for a month, okay? Yeah, it is ice cream season now. I won't justify this. It's insane, but you know, kind of go with me. I have 2 of the rainbow sherbets, because that's my favorite. And this is Patrick's favorite, butter pecan. He got 2 of those. And then we decided to have some ice cream sandwiches. So that's going to be interesting, trying to get the rest of my food in here. But I do have a backup freezer, so it's okay. Cheese balls. Somebody made me buy cheese balls. This is petite diced tomatoes with green chilies. There's 2 cans there. I have 4 of the petite diced tomatoes with garlic, basil, and oregano. These are good. I have 4 of those. 1 enchilada, red enchilada sauce. I have, what are these? These are 4-pack. Oh, they're a 4-pack. I thought they were a 3-pack. 3-pack of tuna. 2 of those. I'll share them with my daughter because she likes that too. And then I've got, I think these are 29 ounces. Yeah, they're 29 ounces. Got 4 of those tomato sauces. And this is just for my my canned stash of stuff. I'm just buying a little at a time. Like I said about the rice, I'm stashing these away, and then we'll rotate through them, but I buy a little each month, and so I can get ahead on those. But that is almost it. I forgot coffee filters. Wow, I did forget these. These are cone ones because he's got to pour, drip over, pour over, whatever you call it, for his coffee. So that was part of the haul too. Okay, pretend there's like 3 of these here. They only gave me 1. They had to substitute. Now I mentioned I have 12 cats. 3 of these for the whole month, and then I have the wet food. They get wet food once a week with their dry food. So that keeps everybody on track, but pretend there's 3 here because that's what I normally buy for the whole month. Okay, here's our big old bag of dog food that we get from our local market. And how many pounds is this, babe? Oh, it's 50 pounds.
Oh, is it 50?
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
So this is the best value, and it's really good food. 50-pound bag. We will go through another, I'd say 15 pounds other than this.
Yeah.
We have 2 large dogs. One is right here. There's Maggie. She is a German Shepherd. Purebred German Shepherd. And then Gaby is a purebred Great Pyrenees. So they are large and in charge. Now, part of my preparedness campaign is to get enough. Patrick's laughing at me, but here's another 20-pound bag of rice. I just bought one last month. But now we have like, I don't know, 75 pounds of rice right now, so that's good. And this is just going to go in our stash for, you know, just in cases kind of stuff. We're not preppers, but I do like extra food laying around, so if I can just do beans and rice, that's the least I can do. I do have lunch meat and stuff like that in cans that we're storing and going through, but for the most part, right now I'm concentrating on getting enough beans and rice, just, you know, just in case. All right, you guys, that's my grocery haul for 1 month's time for 2 people. And I'll leave, I don't remember the exact total, but I'll leave it right here for you to see. I'll have to check it before I say anything, but I appreciate you. Thank you for joining me and my brand new channel of 2 weeks. The first grocery haul I've done. If you like grocery hauls, let me know. I'll keep doing them for you. And until we are together again in my kitchen, my unfinished container house kitchen, I want you to hunker down if you have to. I'll see you next time with a brand new video in just a few days. Bye.